Well, Chris Stuckman did one of these when he was really busy with his life. So I guess it's time for me to do one too because I am really busy with my life. Hey guys, welcome back to another movie review, and this is gonna be, you know, killing two birds with one stone, or in this case, reviewing two movies with one video. So you're getting a review for Fighting with My Family and Greta in one video. And this two review is gonna be short and concise because I also have other things to do. I'm gonna go see Captain Marvel and hopefully get that review out. I also have like some ushering shift this weekends for the musical at my school. A lot of things going on, guys. It's a good thing that I'm keeping myself busy, but at the same time, I don't have like enough time for my hobbies. So here we go. Let's start with Fighting with My Family. This movie surprised the hell out of me because, going in, I didn't know what to expect. It's a biopic of Paige, the WWE divas. At first, I was like, Paige, like of all the people that you could have, make a movie about, why Paige? But after seeing this movie, I was like, wow, like this story is really inspiring because the my favorite thing about this movie is that it's a human movie first and a wrestling movie second. Like I think Stephen Merchant does such a great job writing and directing this movie, and the way that he approached the story is from a very human perspective. Because I think he understands that not everyone is a wrestling fan, so going in, like if you're a non-wrestling fan, there's already like a wall between you and the story. So his job as a writer and a director is to break that wall for you, to make the story more sort of approachable for you. This is also the first. I think this is also the first biopic that I actually know a lot about the real story. I used to be a big WWE fan, so there are certain things I don't want to call this like a negative because I know. Like all biopic does this. There's some things that happen, and I was like, I've seen like the real stuff, so it was kind of weird for me to see it because like I know the real events so well. To see the filmmakers taking liberties at some parts, like certain lines were written in there. It was a little weird. It's not a negative for me, but it was just a little weird to see that. But overall, I think this is a really inspiring underdog movie, one that many people could relate to, wrestling fans or not. It features some really terrific actings, very well directed, well written, some truly funny moment from Nick Ross. Fighting with My Family is an 8 out of 10. Alright, let's talk about Greta. Greta is a movie that I did not want to go see at first, but the trailer kind of won me over because it gave me that Get Out vibe a little bit. I was intrigued by the story of like this stalker woman just stalking this little young girl. But the movie is I did not like this movie, man. Like listen, this movie is it's a mess. Like from an editing perspective, it's so poorly put together. And listen, I'm a fan of Chloe Moretz. I really like her performance in movies like Kick-Ass 2, the Let Me In movie. Even in that Carrie remake, I thought she was really good in that movie. But recently, her roles has been hit or miss, right? And this one is definitely a miss because I find her characters to be very poor. Number one, very poorly written, and number two, just her. There's something about her acting that's just not believable. Like I did not like her actings in this movie. And this movie also features some really bad jump scare. Like some of the worst I've ever seen. It's so bad, bro. Like, how the camera's panning over and then you see Greta, and that's supposed to be a jump scare, right? But then they would have like this really loud sound, like just like a noise before you see Greta, and that happens like 2 or 3 times in this movie. Like the noise is gonna like start you first, and then you see Greta, and then you see the objects or the person you're supposed to be scared of. that is just horrible. It is a horrible way to do a jump scare. And the story overall is just really stupid. Like, when your script, required the characters to act like morons in order for it to progress, there's something wrong with your writings. Like, if these characters can just act like a normal human being, like just have some, I don't know, common fucking sense, this movie would last like 15 minutes. And listen, I understand that us humans, we make stupid decisions all the time, but I'm talking about like survival instinct. I'm talking about like fight or flight, instinct. The main character seems to have none of that. It is baffling. It is baffling to me. It is still pretty early, but I feel like I have the first like contender for, the top 10 worst movie of the year list, and that's Greta. Greta is a 4 out of 10. So there you go, guys. My reviews for Greta and Fighting with My Families. One movies I really enjoy, the other one not so much. And don't worry, you won't be seeing a lot of these QMR quick movie review on this channel. Like, I'm still gonna do some, once or twice a year, especially like in this time, whereas midterms and exams just like piling all over me. But this is not something that's gonna like happen all the time on this channel, so don't worry. Hey guys, you got a chance to see these two movies. Let me know in the comment section how you feel about them. Did you like it? Did you not like it? And if you enjoyed my review, hit the like button and subscribe. You want to see more reviews like this. And with that being said, I'll see you soon.